Today on Snail Trail 4x4, we're going to turn my fog lights from this to this. Welcome to Snail Trail 4x4. I'm Jimmy Jet, and if you like building Toyotas and going off-roading, then this is the channel for you. Today we're going to be installing Lamin-X Covers on our fog lights. We're going to be installing the yellow ones on there. It's just a film, clean film that is breathable and will mold to the light. It's pretty cool. So what we're going to be doing today is we're just pretty much going to be adding this film straight on to that light bulb right there, that fog light, and then we're going to get a nice pretty yellow out of that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a clean microfiber cloth and some rubbing alcohol, and I'm just going to squirt that on there, and then I'm going to clean off this lens as good as possible. The cool thing about these films is you don't have to remove this bezel, so you actually don't have to do any disassembly for this install. It's just a simple apply. So we got the rubbing alcohol on here. We're just going to clean this up. So they do give you these two little tabs, or at least I'm going to use these tabs to hold on to. So now we're just going to peel this apart, which isn't too difficult. I'm going to hold on to that tab, and we're going to just slide it off of there. It does look a little hazy, but don't worry, that should come out in a day or so. Also, if you have any little air bubbles or anything, this is a breathable material, breathable film, and it will come through this film. That bubble should go away in a matter of days. So because my dome lights are curved, I'm going to be doing a dry application here. If you have flat surfaces, you can do a wet application, which is a little nicer because you can rearrange and move those around. But because it's curved, I'm going flat, and I'm actually going to bow this just a hair and set that right in the middle. There we go. All right. Now we're going to slowly push out with our fingers around the bulb. Just be gentle. I'm a little curious how this is going to work when I get down towards the bezel, but I do have some tricks up my sleeve. You can see here that I'm starting to get close on these edges, and this tab might be getting in the way, but I'm still going to push down just as tight as I can get it into this corner. Make sure you have clean hands when you're doing this. You can see there how it's super hard, and it was a little wedge, but I just pushed it through. Just being gentle. You can use your nail too to kind of push these air bubbles a little bit out of the way. Just be gentle with it. It's very moldable, which is good. So now that I'm getting really close to the bezel and the fog lamp, I'm having a hard time actually pushing my finger into there. So I'm going to use some of these door trim removal parts. I just cleaned them with some alcohol so they shouldn't be too dirty or grimy. And then I'm going to use that and push those up and between the bezel. That is actually working really well. Just be careful though, because you don't want to scratch it with this. You know what? I think I'm going to cut these off. I'm going to cut those off. I'm going to get a straight blade. And it's actually in a great spot right now because I'm just going to go between the bezel and the film. So now I can just push down. You can see that this is a difficult area. This is actually a tough area right here. And so I'm just going to slowly push it out to the corners. And then it smooths itself out, which is really nice. There we go. See, this section right here is going to be tough. It's tough with the finger. It's hard in that area, and it bounces back. So you want to just kind of push it through, going down, splitting the center. And it kind of just works its way out. See? There we go. Look at that. A little bit of bubbles in there, but those should all go away in a few days, which is great about this material. Nice. Here's headlights. Here's with fog lights. Here's headlights. Here's with fog lights. Headlights off, fog lights on. Headlights off, fog lights on. There you go. I got a yellow fog lamp. It was super easy to install. You saw I didn't even have to disconnect anything. It's just this film that goes right off of the top, so it was really nice. Make sure to check the legal requirements in your area because they have a whole bunch of colors, and here in California where I am, I can't run reds or greens or blues and things of that nature. You can only run white or off-white color up in the front, and I think I'll be okay with yellows. If I get pulled over, I'll let you guys know. So make sure you check out what's in your area. Go check out these guys. These are really cool. Thanks to Brennan 4R for bringing this to my attention and making this possible. Lamin-X Films. They're a cool company. I'll put a link down in the description below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, keep crawling.